Hello there, beautiful beings, and welcome to my sacred space. My name is Raven. Thank you so much for being here and for hanging out with me. This is another unboxing video, and today we are going to have a look at the Wandering Heart deck by Reyna Bidi. This is a pretty slim deck. I'm not sure how many cards we have inside. Oh, it has 40 full colored cards. This is a deck by Andrews McMeel. If you are here just to have a look at the images, I will put a timestamp in the description box below so you can just jump to that part, because in this channel I do talk about the packaging, the guidebook, the cardstock, and all of those things for people who might be interested to know more about the deck and the production quality, aside from having a look at the images. So this is a matte box. There are some sticky parts. I don't know what happened there. I don't know, it doesn't feel as sturdy as the usual boxes, but you know, it's just packaging. Okay, let's read the back. It says, "Your journey into clarity and truth starts here." Best-selling poet, speaker of hard truths, and advocate of self-love, Reyna Bidi welcomes you on a spiritual journey out of your comfort zone and into your inner wisdom with her intentionally designed 40-card deck and guidebook, the Wandering Heart deck. In conjunction with captivating inclusive illustrations by Brazilian artist Muri Ribeiro, on themes on self-reflection, necessary growth, and ancestral connection, Reyna's gentle and poetic voice makes it beautiful and easy to tap into who you are, who you have been, and who you want to be. Ooh, okay, interesting. Okay. So actually it says here it retails for $24, but I actually purchased it, I guess, 18 bucks, or I don't know, but not 24 because I saw this was on sale in Amazon. Okay, yeah, like I said, you know, the packaging is not as sturdy as your typical Hay House box or Blue Angel box. It is a little bit flimsy. It has that nice rose pattern there. The guidebook. Ooh, oh, okay. We'll have a look at the images later, but let's give the guidebook a quick flip through. Hang on. Alright, so as you can see, it's not that thick. But let's see what we have inside. You have the Wandering Heart deck. Okay. Alright. So this deck is published this year, 2023. The purpose. Okay, so this book is a dedication to those who've never confined themselves. This book is a dedication to those who enjoy exploration. Okay, so the meaning. Blessings. Man, I wish she used a capital I here. It's just, you know, I'm just nitpicky, but I'm not sure. She doesn't use a lot of capital letters after the periods. I don't know, for some of you who might be, I don't know, just a little bit OCD about that, you know, I'm not sure if this guidebook was actually, you know, proofread. It makes me, okay, that's just my thing, okay? So for some of you who don't really give a shit about any of these, then it's fine. But yeah, with me, I'm a little bit picky, so I won't be able to read this. Okay, positive or negative, good or bad, you decide. Okay, spreads. You have spreads here, 2-card draw, and then the cards, and then you have other potential spreads available for you in case you want to try them out. And then onto the meanings of the card. So you have a visual representation here of the actual card, although it's black and white. You have one source, intuition, and acceptance. Okay, so you have like a short description, the meaning of the card when it's upright or upward here, and here you have reversed if it's, of course, you know, upside down. Okay. There's a lot of space underneath. I wish, you know, they would have just lowered it. I don't know, that's just me. I'm just a little bit nitpicky today, I guess. A little bit pedantic. But, you know, this could have been much better. And that's it. That is your guidebook. Let me put this here. We are going to have a look at the actual cards. This is very simple and cute. The simplicity of this deck is quite refreshing because I do have a lot of, you know, decks that are very elaborate in their style and their design, a lot of intricate details. When this one, it's difficult to remove the plastic wrap. But with this one, as you can see, you know, it is very minimalist in terms of its style, like in the back. I've never seen something so simple like this, but it is very appealing. You know what I mean? Like, it's very calming. Let's talk about the cardstock. This is not laminated. At least I don't think it is. It's just like a paper. Oh, there are some ridges on the paper. I'm not sure if you can see, but there are very fine ridges, which is not a bad thing. You know, I think it's good because it will help the card from slipping off, unlike the Spirit of the Animals Oracle by Jody Bergsma that I recently purchased, which is so slippery. This one, you know, it has a little bit of traction on it, so I think that's really cool. Backing is very simple. As you can see, there's just this beige border and this little heart in the middle. I think it's cool. So the cardstock is not really bad at all. Let's see how it fares later when I do shuffle the cards. But it is, you know, it is substantial, not too thin, not too thick. I hope it has some elasticity because I feel like it's going to be bowed if you shuffle it. But let's see. The edges are smooth, which is a plus for me, of course. We don't want any paper cuts. I am gonna zoom in a little bit so that we can have a look at the cards, and I'll put on some music. Alright, that is your Wandering Heart deck by Reina Bedi. Oh, I'm sorry if you keep hearing some sort of like a ball like bouncing. It's my cat. I got him a new toy and he managed to remove the actual ball from the contraption and now it's just bouncing around. Anyway, alright, back to the deck. What do you guys think? I love the simplicity of the images. Like I said, there's not a lot going on in each of the cards, which really allow you to kind of like focus on the message that it's trying to convey, or really like, you know, quiet your thoughts and contemplate and ruminate on the actual meanings of the cards for you at that specific time that you pulled it. I would have to say there are some cards that are very, very relatable. Some I feel like, you know, you would need to kind of like have a look at the guidebook if you need a little bit more information. Not all of them. I think just select cards. She did mention in the guidebook that it is a very inclusive deck, and yes, I saw that all throughout. Like the flip through, there are so many different genders, and you know, it's very, very inclusive. It's so diverse. This one, I'm not so sure if silver lining is not really supposed to be a lightning. It's supposed to be like that. I'm gonna try to insert a photo here. So I'm not so sure if it was just if this is intentional or if it was a mistake. But a silver lining isn't really a lightning. Yeah, this is really cool. Yeah, like for example this one, I'm gonna have to have a look why this one is autopilot. She has her head in the clouds, I guess. Maybe that's what it means, like she's daydreaming, she's out of it. I hope I'm getting the message of this card correctly. Let's just see. Why does it mean autopilot? What does it mean? Abstraction and detachment. Here, you're deeply centered, unconcerned, and unprovoked with the world around you. There is no need to blink. Out of this state of being, your energy is neutral, neither welcoming nor standoffish. To some degree, you are stuck, and to another, you are liberated. Okay. I don't have any thoughts about that. I like the images. The colors are nice. This is a very pretty card. This is so strange. I was surprised, so I hope I don't have kids watching. Yeah, this is... I was quite shocked when I saw this because it's very out there, but I appreciate that it's there. All for femininity. Well, males also, you know. I like this card. The frills on their dress, they're so pretty, and it does really give off the impression that, you know, they're celebrating. There's something to be happy about, and I like that. This is a nice card. Free expression. I like this one very much. Like, this speaks to me on so many levels. Like, a lot of people, especially, I don't know how to put it. I'm gonna try to word it very carefully. A lot of people, especially in the LGBTQ community, you know, we love them, we stand them, but a lot of them really experience a lot of difficulties opening up, like, you know, telling people who they truly are, and, you know, waiting for that acceptance. But at the end of the day, you know, I feel like you don't really need to wait on anyone's acceptance. You are you. You celebrate you. You love yourself for who you are. And I think it's really amazing that, you know, our friends from the LGBTQ community are really coming out of their shell. So I really do appreciate this card. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I'm gonna bring the card closer to the screen. But as you can see, he actually had his breasts removed. I love it. Okay, you have Kin. This is a beautiful representation of the evil eye. I'm so used to like the blue color, and with it being purple, it's very attractive. Nice. This one is another one that I find like it's so simple, but you have like a deeper meaning. You can see the cracks forming already. So this could be like a child who feels neglected, like she's just enjoying her dollhouse over there, but you know, where are her parents? The background is so black, which kind of like signifies her feelings, how dark it is, where she is. She just has this dollhouse and herself to play with, like where is everybody else? This is a nice card. I really enjoy that it has the red thread, which, you know, signifies like, okay, we are connected with other people by this red thread. But here, like, if you have tension with other people, it's kind of like you are on the midst of cutting that thread. It's not that easy to cut cords, though. Just want to put it out there. This is a very sad card. I feel so deeply for this card. You can feel the emotions, her sadness. It's really emanating from the image. I'm not so sure, though, if this is as general. So, okay, we have mourning, caged bird, shelter. This is a very pretty deck. Like, you have different cultures here represented as well. I like this one, the redemption card. Obviously, it's a nod to the phoenix, so I think this is a beautiful, beautiful card. I love this one as well. I like this one. It's so romantic and chill and so still and calming. And that's how we feel like when we are certain about things, right? The assurance that we get. So this is a perfect card for me. I'm not so sure why we have the fire here. Maybe to symbolize the hearth of the home. But somehow I feel like I don't know, maybe that's just me. The interpretation that's coming through it makes me a little bit nervous, or maybe that's just me being like an old fart. But yeah, this is a sad card, means a lot. With condition, the snake is blue. I wonder what that means. This is so cool. You have your huge wolf there to protect you. Set some boundaries, y'all. I like this one. Fall back. The imagery is beautiful. You know, especially most of the cards that has some sort of like a landscape or clouds in the background with the gradient and purple and pink and blues. It's just also pretty. Stillness. Okay, I dig that. Follow your heart. This is a funny full card. I think it's really, really cute. The balance card and barefoot. So we basically just went through the entire deck again. I hope you don't mind me giving my thoughts on some of the cards. I'm gonna shuffle it now. Let's see. It's okay. It shuffles okay. I don't think I'll be able to shuffle it this way because I do have small hands, and I always say that on my channel, but I'm just gonna use just very few cards so that I can try to shuffle this one for you. It does shuffle well. Like there's some elasticity in there. It's good. But I would prefer to shuffle it this way. I like the ridges on the cards because it makes it, I don't know, easier to shuffle, I guess. Oopsies, gosh, that fell. But okay, so there you go. What do you guys think of this deck? Do you want it? Do you have it? What do you use it for? Maybe some journaling, introspection, shadow work maybe? Let me know what you guys think of this deck. I truly appreciate you being here. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments section below. I do respond to questions as soon as I can. You know, I don't have a lot of time nowadays, but when I do have free time, I do check the comments. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. If you enjoy this kind of content, or if you are very much into tarot decks as well, consider giving this video a like or subscribe to my channel for future videos like this. Thank you and have a beautiful day.